I wanted to share a little bit about convicting people before they actually been convicted in a court of law. I know some of you have been watching the news about this councilman from Whitehall that was charged with sexual misconduct against children. I'm not sure if he admitted to any of it. Some people said he has, but you really can't fire somebody until, at least I don't think you can fire somebody until the conviction. We also know the courts will get it wrong sometimes because there is sometimes innocent people that do go to prison. Not saying that this guy is innocent or not, um, but I would suggest that the city would suspend him pending the court hearing so that he won't be in a position where if he did commit the crime that he could reoffend again. That would be my suggestion because I don't like to sit here and pass judgment on people because I know how the news media came after me several years ago, and and I was not guilty of my conviction, But there's some people that are guilty, but either way, I believe people can change. Either we can sit here and just bash people, until no end, or we can pray for them as well as the victims. Because the number one goal that I've said when we had fair treatment, reform, and reentry out there and change those with us Ohio is no new victims. And that's a goal that we try to stand by. We don't want to see any new victims, and we do believe people can change if they choose to want to. So again, I don't know if this councilman is guilty or not. What I've seen doesn't look good. And what some people have posted on Facebook about him admitting to certain things definitely does not sound good. But we need to let the court decide on that, and then hopefully the court will get it right. And then he will be held accountable because I do believe you need to be held accountable when you commit crimes, especially like that. But it's an addiction, no different than drug or alcohol addiction. You can be addicted to sex, gambling, um, and so many other things, food. So there needs to be good counseling, for people with these type of issues. And I think part of the problem is there's a lack of counseling that deal with sexual issues. Um, that's something I'm gonna do some research just to see because I'm going to college right now for addictions, and I would like to work with adult sex offenders if possible. If not, drug and alcohol would be the people I would be working with. So we just have to wait and see what's going to be happening with this gentleman. Um, people can be cruel. That when somebody just accuses somebody of something, automatically everybody thinks the person is guilty. That's not how it is. Sometimes they are guilty, but sometimes they're not. And that's how you get innocent people locked up. Ohio just released a guy that spent decades in prison just this last week, I believe, for a crime that he claims he did not commit. But I think it was due to a technical violation by the prosecutor, maybe, that he was released. So I don't know if it was 35, 40 years ago or so that this guy was convicted. That's how long he stayed in prison. Prison is supposed to be a temporary thing to help straighten the person up, get the person counseling, um, and stuff like that. Not to sit there and just bash people. So let's remind ourselves, especially during this holiday season, Christmas season, let's pray for these people that are struggling with addiction. Um, we don't need to, you know, go out there and just bash people for the sake of bashing because other people are doing that. That's not cool. You know, and let's be mature and adults. We don't want to teach our kids to sit there and judge people. You know, because what if somebody in your family made the same mistake or did the same thing? Are you gonna hate them, or are you gonna let them know you still love them? And I would hope you would pick that you still love them. My family never gave up on me. Now I'm building a relationship with my son. He's 39 now. I got another son that's younger. But one step at a time, guys. Have yourself a great Saturday.